On Friday, March 18th, at the Arlington Common, an Intrapreneur Challenge was held to pick a winner for a $25,000 prize to local businesses from Bennington County who, in the opinion of a three-judge panel, came up with the best or most interesting idea designed to grow the business's revenue. The challenge was hosted by Lever Incorporated, a North Adams, Massachusetts-based economic development nonprofit agency founded in 2014 that focuses on innovation-driven job creation. The Intrapreneur Challenges are designed for employees within established companies who are innovating from within, using entrepreneurial methods and ideas that create new revenue. The Bennington Intrapreneur Challenge was open to any Bennington County company with over $500,000 in annual revenue, and the proposed innovations had to be aimed at growing the revenue, not reducing costs. Jeff Thomas, the executive director of Lever, told us more.
So we ran our first challenge in Berkshire County in 2019 for intrapreneurs, and we've run several since. This is our first Intrapreneur Challenge in Bennington County. Very excited about it.
So what gave you the idea to bring it up here from the Berkshires?
Well, we've actually worked with a number of entrepreneurs in Bennington County for some time, and we are aware that there's a great resources here for entrepreneurs. We learned in Berkshire County, though, that mature companies that seek to innovate have a little harder time finding help. And so we were excited about the opportunity to help companies grow here and help companies create jobs.
So an intrapreneur then is someone who's already been in business for a while and is trying to branch out or come up with a new product of some sort. That's basically the difference between an intra and an entrepreneur.
That's right. The intrapreneur has a job. Many entrepreneurs are self-funded and starting with very few resources, whereas intrapreneurs are building innovations within a pre-existing system, and in fact have a lot of advantages. But we see, though, for mature companies, often I like to say the urgent trumps the important. It's important to be continuously innovating, and yet the day-to-day sometimes makes that hard. So that's, I think, one of the best reasons for companies to be part of our program, is that we give them a structure to innovate from and help them carve out the time they need to stay competitive.
The 5 finalists who made it to the deciding round of the competition were Authentic Designs of West Rupert, Vermont, Star Wind Turbines of East Dorset, Grateful Dog of Manchester, Old Mill Road Media of East Arlington, and MSK Engineers of Bennington. Each gave a 10-minute presentation of their ideas and then answered questions from the judges. We had a chance to talk to a couple of the intrapreneurs during a break in the program. Jason Dolmich, the president of MSK Engineers, said their plan involved finding ways to remove lead from water pipe service lines and remediation of municipal water systems.
Either BCRC or Lever themselves reached out and asked whether we'd be interested, and I said yes. I actually said, I'm a civil engineer. What kind of entrepreneur thing do I have to offer?
So your presentation was about getting lead out of service lines. That's
Yes.
a big problem, apparently.
It is. Yeah, the EPA estimates between 9 and 12 million across.
What would you do then with if you win? What would you do with the money? How would you invest that?
Well, I mean, to start with, I'd say we use this as an opportunity to really hone like our strategy and think about how we might deploy it in other communities. So, I've already received the benefit, but we really intend to focus it on all of the marketing and recruitment efforts that we plan to employ over the next 6 months.
Authentic Designs from West Rupert advanced an idea to bring top-tier design to solar or other alternative energy-powered outdoor lights. Michael Kraus, the president of Authentic Designs, discussed their project.
It has been for us a really useful kind of panoramic look at what we've been doing for a long time, and of course you can become entrenched in things, so this really helped us to sort of dissect and evaluate what works for us and how we may be able to push this idea of renewable energy powering lights that I've had for years and always put on a back burner into a more forward place. So regardless of the outcome, we have won.
what are the main challenges to getting a product like that, which on the surface seems like a pretty obvious common sense idea?
Yes.
Scaling that up.
I would say, in terms of scaling it up, it's finding, to some degree, some of our operations can be done by people, and I've trained many of them in our shop to do the activities. What will be more of a challenge for us, I think, is how to understand and manipulate the energy sources. You know, lithium-ion batteries have issues with cold weather. So finding solutions to that, we are frankly going to, as my son indicated, engineers smarter than and more experienced than us to help us with unraveling those knots, if you will. And there.
In the end, MSK came in first place, with Authentic Designs as the runner-up. Lever has been hosting these Intrapreneur Challenges for the past several years in Berkshire County, and this year was its first one involving firms from Bennington County. For the GNAT-TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.